like you would train your body to run a marathon. You're not gonna just wake up one day and go run a marathon. You ain't been in the gym working out, you ain't been eating right, you ain't been Colleen, and I am back with another video. If you are new here, don't forget to hit that subscribe button, turn that notification bell on so that you get a notification every time I post a new video. If you are not new here, welcome back, my girl. So, as you can tell by the title, today we are going to be talking about three of my top 3 hair growth tips on how to promote hair growth. These are not the only tips that I have out here, but these will be my number 3. So, if you want to hear about these 3 tips to grow your hair, stay tuned. Alright, so before I get started with all of that, I just wanted to share you guys one of my journals that I made myself that is on my website. I will definitely link it down below. I did write my notes in here, so I will be using it, but I think that this is a really cool little journal. Love the material, just regular like notebook paper inside. It's easy to just toss in your purse or carry it with you if you need to jot down some notes, whatever. Get you one of my little mini journals, okay? I will definitely post the link down below as I stated before. But yeah, so let's get into the video. Okay, so not in any particular order, we're just gonna go through and I'm gonna give you like a briefing on these 3 tips. If you guys want a more detailed video on all the tips, just leave a comment down below and I will gladly make that video for you guys. So, tip number 1, routine. Why do we need a routine? Why do we need a routine in our day-to-day life? So, our hair needs a routine to train it. Just like you would train your body to run a marathon. You're not gonna just wake up one day and go run a marathon. You ain't been in the gym working out, you ain't been eating right, you ain't been drinking your water. Like, you're not gonna just get up and go and run a marathon without forming a training routine. So that is why a routine is so important for our hair. So a routine will consist of a set schedule, and I'm not gonna say set schedule, but like a guideline, a baseline or a guideline on what days I'm washing my hair, what products am I using, what am I doing on this wash day, and just formulating that routine and being consistent with that routine will help to promote hair growth, because you do not want to be touching in your hair all the time, dipping and dabbling, and we'll kind of get into that in another tip here in a little bit. But yeah, routine is definitely important. So start off by deciding what kind of routine you want to follow. This is something as far as like how often you're washing your hair. So I do a lot of protective styling, which we'll get into that here in a little bit. But as far as my routine goes, I definitely make sure that I'm washing my hair at least every couple of months. If you are one that wears your hair out a lot, of course you won't be able to go as long, but what does that look like? Am I washing my hair once a week? Am I washing my hair once every 2 weeks? Even if I am wearing my hair, am I washing it once a month? Develop a routine that works best for you and your hair. So that's tip number 1. Tip number 2, protective styling. All right, protective styling looks different for everybody. It could be twist outs, braid outs, sew-ins, I have a quick weave in right now. Essentially, it is a protective styling if it is done correctly. Braids, anything that allows you not to have to touch your hair constantly can be considered a protective styling. There are plenty of people that wear their natural hair out a lot, but they still do protective styling. So if you do 2-strand twists and leave the 2-strand twists in for a couple of weeks before you take them out and just style them like once a week, or if you're wearing it down, that is still a protective style because you're not having to manipulate your hair every single day. Braids are always a good option if you like braids. If you like weave, of course, wigs and sew-ins, but these styles do have to be done correctly for them to protect your hair the way that they're supposed to. Protective styling is one of my favorite tips and keys on how I grow my hair, because like I said, you do not want to be touching your hair every day. So a little side note, on average our hair sheds 40 to 100 strands a day. 40 to 100 strands a day. Yes, that dead hair needs to come out, but you do not want to be touching your hair all the time. Like, there's just too much manipulation to the scalp, to the hair follicles. Like, you do not want to do that. So the less you touch your hair, the better. Also in this, well, kind of going back because I did forget one key thing when it comes to routine: trims. You want to make sure that you're trimming your hair off, not often, but effectively. I had got my hair to a point where I literally was only doing 2 trims a year and I was still retaining length. Now I have had some breakage, and so I'm in the process of regrowing my hair out. So I'm excited for you guys to be able to see that. But I am still in a place where I'm not having to trim my hair every single time I take it out of a style, or like so that often. But a good trim routine would be about at least 6 to 8 weeks. If not, you really can. Some people can go longer. It's just a matter of how you take care of your hair. So that was just a little side note going back to routine. But yes, protective styling is very key in my opinion when it comes to hair growth. So that is something that I definitely implement in my hair care routine, my hair care journey, to grow my hair back out. So I'm super excited about my hair growing back because it is growing back. So, but you guys will get to see that journey because I am on it with you. And the last thing in these 3 top tips is water. Water, water, water. Drinking plenty of water is so important for your hair as well as your body. So drink, like, all the water that you're drinking. It affects everything on us. It affects our skin, it affects our hair, it affects our body. Like, it affects us tremendously. So drink your water, okay? If you don't drink your water, but drinking water, like when I'm drinking water like I'm supposed to, I can see a difference in my hair. I see the natural shine come through more, the fullness, like all of that. Like, water plays a huge part in hair growth. So drink your water. So that is it. I didn't want this video to be too long because if you guys have questions, I want to see them down in the comments. If you want a more detailed video on other hair tips, I want to see the comments below so I know what you guys want to see, what you guys don't want to see, what you want to know, so I can come back and answer those things for you. So that is it for this video. So remember, we're going to create a routine, we're going to work on protective styling, and we are going to drink our water so we can get this luscious hair growing and get it long and beautiful. Okay, so that is it for this video. If you guys like this video, please give it a thumbs up. Again, do not forget to hit that subscribe button, turn your notification bell on so you get a notification every time I post a new video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.